For? Oh!
Somebody! Oh!
He needs some milk!
Coronavirus!
What did you say, nigga?
I get that lined up.
Don't you worry about it, bitch. I know somebody like it.
Man, shut your bitch ass up.
Yo, bro, I'm selling this milk for bread. What's up?
I love it all. Yeah, I love this drink.
Where you put my bag
I like
at?
when you like this, Daddy.
Yeah, where you put my bag
Daddy,
at?
I like when you scrambling and
right
scraping for shit.
No,
I like that.
Your celebrity crush was mad at girl away from having a boyfriend.
Can you call the police? Come on, I don't got no phone. Can you please? No. Hey, bro, can you help me? Can you help me, bro? They trying to jump me, bro. Get your funky ass on!
What did he say?
What's good, world? It's your boy Juice Taylor.
It's your boy T-Way up at this joint.
And we back with another banger for y'all. Y'all already know how we do music, industry, conspiracy, rabbit holes. We got them locked. We got all the ones y'all probably never heard of, never seen. And all of these are for entertainment purposes only. So make sure you're doing your own research.
Absolutely. You guys make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Everything that you guys do as far as them buttons help us with our algorithm and puts us into a greater place for everyone to see. So you guys make sure y'all do that for us. Hit that chime button too. Make sure that you following us at all times. We also have cash apps coming through as well. We had a few coming through this week. You guys make sure that you do that. Every donation is absolutely, we appreciate it so much, and it's going right back into the channel so we could go ahead and do this stuff for you guys. I'm telling you, support us. We support y'all. We got the content. You know what I'm saying? If you like us that much, go ahead and drop that shit. Without further ado, brother.
Let's get right to the video.
$1 million with your name on it if you sign this contract.
Yeah, but what's the catch?
I mean, $2 million's a lot of money. You would be a fool not to take it. Yo, is this the same building y'all shot the video in?
Not everything happens on camera. Why he got on the same exact fit y'all just styled me in last week?
That artist left a legacy. We just like to keep it alive.
We heard you missed that shoot. Just a reminder, artists are expected to fulfill all requests no matter the circumstances.
Management wants you at that mansion party tonight. Don't ask questions, just smile, network, and take whatever they hand you. This is part of the process now. Don't blow this. There's people here that decide if your name lives forever or vanishes. Go shake hands and act like you belong. You ready to earn that advance, or you need another reminder what silence costs? You signed your soul over for a shot at fame. Now you want to talk freedom? That's not how this ends.
We building, y'all.
He's been putting up videos on YouTube, and he is now the #1 most subscribed to musician in Canada on YouTube. And number 20th in the world.
Are you hearing this?
Flown out to Atlanta just to meet with him and meet different producers and different people. I was actually going to meet Jermaine Dupri at his studio. How did you find Justin?
I saw him online for the first time. My family, friends had all told me that you're a fool if you don't go meet this kid.
Yes.
So I called up my partner, Scooter, and we came together and we met. He sang my song for me.
Yeah.
Better than
Which
me
one?
at the time.
You got it bad. Really? Yep.
He had a higher pitch, so it was a little bit better.
Surviving Hollywood, Justin Bieber Part 1. Man, let me tell you, this man was like the new age Bow Wow. He was manipulated, tossed around, went to almost all the producers, man. Diddy, Jermaine Dupri, man, like, man, if we were a fly on the wall, this man's life is crazy, man. He went from being a pop star to being Christian to meeting his crazy now girlfriend that stalked him literally for years just to be in the position that she's in right now. This is all alleged, but we just gonna go through this man's storyline and how he got to a point where he's at right now. Part 2 next.
Man, Justin, man. I could just remember. Whoa. Come on, man. Y'all know what he talking about. You know, come on,
right.
Man. Got Luda on that joint. You know what I'm saying? It be having me think like, I don't know, man. For some odd reason, these industries got a way to plant certain people right there for them because they got their own agendas as well. Hey, don't forget that shit. Just because you going with one agenda, the person that's doing the shit got an agenda too. So hey, man, they really be sitting over here just tossing motherfuckers around, I guess.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, and the first clip, like you can imagine, that's probably what Justin was going through. You know what I'm saying? How the label, hey, we heard you missed the show. You know, that ain't how this work. Like, imagine the industry people approaching him like that, walking up to him, hey, you better walk around this party and act like you fit in. But he was so young that at that point, he probably was just like mixing and mingling with a bunch of adults and allegedly getting tossed around. They did the Tevin Campbell thing to him.
That's deep, man. That's deep.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Using those.
Yeah, it's kind of cringe watching some of those now, man, because now that we know some of those rumors that's out there, like, damn, I hope didn't nobody go through that or nobody ever has to go through that.
Trigger warnings, y'all.
Facts.
Give me a little bow wow.
Snoop Dogg took advantage of this young man because, you know, he had a single mother, and the single mother was trying to get Bow Wow into the industry, aka the game. Well, I wouldn't say trying to get him in the industry, but she seen how bad that, you know, he liked music and how he wanted to get, you know, in the industry and get a record deal, and she seen the talent. But things got bad, and you cannot trust nobody in the industry, especially with your child. This part right here will prove that.
The one rumor that's always kind of lingered around that I don't think that you've ever addressed, and I just want to ask you flat out. There's been the crazy rumor that you got raped by your security guard. You've heard that before.
Yeah, that was like the first rumor that like ever had came out. I'll never forget that shit. I was in Paris, France. I was in Paris coming back to the States, and I was going to the airport. I believe I was going to Philly, and I had to call into the radio station to just clear that shit up. It never really it never was really nothing.
I had never heard about that. Had you heard something about him getting? Let me know in the comments if y'all heard about something like that. But I know it's just weird how these young entertainers come in the game, whether you rapper, singer, actor, and once they become adults, like either it's like they stuck in Hollywood and it's like you see in their face all over, or they just in shambles and turn to a fucking crackhead at that point.
You know who came in my head for real, man. I'm sorry, I gotta do it to you, Mr. Brown.
Right. For real.
Hey, we do this shit all the time, so y'all already know it's a whole bunch of he say, she say, man. This is for entertainment purposes. Orlando know how to do music, though.
Right.
Have y'all heard this shit?
Yeah, he talented. I ain't gonna lie, he talented.
Interesting. It's interesting to see that you got these artists that get up there, and that's it. I mean, at a young age, more so saying. Yeah, at a young age, you know, coming up. It's either they go. Hey, remember that shit we talked about on the last segment? You either got this way, or this way.
Right.
Some will be choosing this way, and then that's you know they choose straight this way, and shit still happen to them. Now guess what? They choose this way or this way, shit gonna be all right. crazy work to me. It's crazy work to me. I mean, if you look at it like the ones that was young and upcoming, man, if you ain't take one of these and you went that way, you fucked up. You hear me?
Every time. And it's a lot of people that try to claim that, hey, I went down this path. I didn't go down the path. I didn't have to sacrifice nobody. I didn't have to do this. I didn't have to go to no Diddy parties. But when you look at them, they sacrifice some of their morals and their values. Because when you look at the message they was preaching before the big fame or the big industry push was behind them, they was having like somewhat of a solid message. They stood on business. They stood on Black empowerment. Now they stand on more destructive messages and then more things to get us more caught up in the loop of repeating the cycle that everybody else repeating.
I agree. Completely.
On to the next one.
Let's get it.
You want a cologne line, a perfume line? Okay, it take you back to that room and do it all over again. That's why they have rituals. If a Mason who's moving higher up in a Mason brotherhood, he has a daughter, he knows the rules. Somebody in the brotherhood wants your daughter, she could be 12, 13 years old. You try to persuade your daughter to have sex with him so he can be wed her and have a child.
That one was crazy. I'm gonna go to the next one though. Then we go comment. I'm gonna go to the next one.
They sedated you.
Yes.
Yeah. What was the thought process behind it when you talked to a doctor about this? What did they tell you was wrong with you?
They told me I was bipolar. And I remember going on TMZ and saying, slavery is a choice. And they medicated me for saying that, for having that opinion and saying it out loud. But as I put those contracts up, I'm saying, this is a choice. As
you didn't mean people being abducted and brought into slavery and put into chains was a choice. What you were talking about is people making decisions that would enslave them financially and enslave their life.
Yeah.
But it was taken out of context and it was taken in the least charitable way, and they decided to try to say, look at crazy Kanye, look at this shit he's saying.
I don't
Crazy
know
work.
what to tap in first because every time I see Kanye, bro, I gotta get the straight face. I gotta get the straight face every single time because this. And mind you, we the same sign, so I feel that. I ain't gonna cap.
Right.
So I feel like a lot of his stuff is taken out of context. Does he use history with it? Yes. He finds a way to use history with what's going on with today. I do feel that. You know what I'm saying? Like there's nothing wrong with using the information that we know from way back when and stuff, and all the stuff that happened in order to empower the next generation and stuff. I don't see nothing wrong with that. And those words can easily be getting taken out of context.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Because, and I'm thinking about that first clip where they basically saying like, okay, these celebrities get with these handlers, have a baby by the handler, pimp the babe for entertainment purposes only, man. Listen, I don't even want to say where that's going because that's just foul if that shit true.
That's what they doing, bro.
Yeah.
That's what they doing.
I mean,
purposes only. That's my opinion. God damn it.
And why you think the faces on some of these innocent little kids be looking so weird?
Think about it like how when kids are growing up, and you would know because we have our own, that you mold them into what they're gonna be.
Right.
So for them to be so young at a young age and doing those things, they're molded into that. You know what I mean? So now that's all that they know. That's all they know.
Bro, they probably train from a very young age. Like, and you see it at sometimes when these people bring their kids to the award shows where they like be kind of pushing them in front, like almost like they putting them on display. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to say no names, but we know some of these powerful, higher up couples that seem like they be kind of having their kids dressed too provocative, like almost like they're trying to put them on display, like one of them beard type things they do when they beard on the women.
Yeah, just know that we ain't doing that with ours.
Hell no. Nah.
We got a whole motherfucking basketball and football team for y'all asses.
Man, for real.
Stop playing.
That's facts.
The dark secret of the birthday song.
There is a dark secret to why we celebrate our birthdays. I don't know if it's a conspiracy theory or if it's true or not, but it blew my mind. So according to the legend and what I've heard, is that when we sing the happy birthday song, well, singing that song is actually part of a ritual used against us. I know it sounds crazy, but hear me out though. You notice how a happy birthday is like a chant? You light the candles, turn off a light, you all get in a circle, you start chanting, and then you blow out the candles. Tell me that's not portraying a ritual experience. Now let me tell you what I heard the ritual does. But first, what month and day were you born? Let me know down below. Anyways, it is said that when we do that, it's a ritual that's sealing our fate to grow older. And that's why some people believe that people who don't celebrate their birthdays tend to look younger than they actually are. Now look, this is all conspiracy and it's circling around the internet right now. But it's kind of scary to think about that.
I've seen that video before, and it's crazy that they say that because I don't either. I really don't. And I still never got that comment in there. Drop it in the comments how old y'all think T-Wade is. Drop that down there. Let them know. And anybody that know me, don't say it. Don't put it in the comments. I want our fans to know. I want them to try to figure it out. So make sure y'all do that. But drop that shit in the comments. How old is T-Wade?
Yeah, and I seen that post before too, and people been saying it for years. I remember Prince said it as best. I mean, Prince said it best. You know what I'm saying? I can't remember. It was like one of them late night Jay Leno shows, and he was like, I don't celebrate my birthday. You know, like he like basically you're aging yourself. It's like a chant that's like used against you almost.
It's like half of some of your soul gets sucked up or something. I know y'all seen Hercules before. Remember when he jumped in that what's the name? The grab old girl. The grab old girl that as he was going down there trying to get her, he was aging and aging and aging and aging down there skeleton trying to grab her up out of there.
Hey, get deep.
I ain't ready for this shit.
Hey, get deep, man. For real.
Telling you something. And
Hey, I'm going to get
happy birthday. But somewhere in there it belongs, okay?
Facts.
For this video, but if you keep listening to these musicians, do not be surprised if one day you meet the devil. In August 2023, Doja Cat released a song claiming that she's the devil. In February 2023, Sam Smith performed at the Grammys dressed as the devil. In February 2021, Lil Nas X designed shoes for the devil. In September 2018, Machine Gun Kelly named himself the Rap Devil. And in February 2017, The Weeknd very subtly flashed whose name on stage. Did you catch it? It's official. The music industry loves the devil. But what do you actually need to do to meet the devil? Absolutely nothing. Just be yourself and one day he'll find you. And that is why we need Jesus, because only Christ can defeat the devil. So call upon the name of Jesus Christ today. By the way, if you personally found this helpful, please do subscribe.
I got mixed emotions.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out. I want to figure out this shit just like y'all. I'm telling you. And there's something about it that doesn't sit right with me in a way. And I'm starting to look at it more so as wordage or things like these two entities that I really want to talk about, and I don't want to say either name. These two entities, mind you, one entity was the creator of the music, had the greatest music. He got kicked out of heaven. Okay? Kicked out of heaven. Since he wanted to challenge me, I bet that I could get everybody that's following you to follow me. Guess what? You got the good one saying, all right, challenge accepted. Everything down there you can have. Only thing you can't do is you can't do that. They gotta do that to themselves. But anything else, you can do it to. So you got my man sitting chilling just to see what's going on. Y'all gotta pay attention to what's really going on. Cause this is the other guy's playground, okay? I'll tell you that. Cause you see it all the time.
And that's why the truth is always stranger than fiction. You know what I mean? Like, because when you in that wrong playground, ain't no telling what you're gonna come across. And the things that may seem like they're put in front of your face for you think when they put something in front of your face, they're putting it there because it's fake. No, they're putting it there because it's real, and sometimes they just add a little twist to something fake so you won't be able to discern what's real from fake.
That's what the serpent does.
It's put there to deceive. You know, they're not going to just flat out lie to you. They're going to deceive you so you can lie to yourself.
It's almost like stretching the truth, and then you over there like, huh? That's what that guy does. He telling you something that's true, but he stretch it. He make them emotions come out. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, there's something with it. I just can't fold from him. He got me fucked up. I said it. He got me fucked up.
Thanks.
The album also received 3 nominations at the 2009 Grammy Awards, with Jennifer winning the Grammy for Best R&B Album.
The Grammy for Best R&B Album goes to Jennifer Hudson.
Some fans have speculated that the family tragedy might have been a cost Jennifer had to bear for her Oscar-winning performance in Dreamgirls. One fan said, "I remember when Jennifer Hudson had 3 relatives that were murdered all at the same time by someone familiar to the family, and then she wins an Oscar supporting actress for the movie Dreamgirls. Keep in mind, she had never ever acted in a movie or TV show a day in her life before this. You have actors and actresses who have acted for 40 to 50 years and never won an Oscar. I hope and pray those deaths of her family members have nothing to do with her winning that award." Besides that, the medical examiner initially claimed that Jennifer's nephew, Julian, had already been deceased for a span of 3 days before his body was discovered. However, during the trial, when William Balfour's defense attorney asked the examiner to establish the precise timing of Julian's passing, the examiner conceded that Julian might have passed earlier. This revelation was important for the defense, given that Balfour had been arrested on the same day that the bodies of Jennifer's mother and brother were discovered. So if Julian passed after Balfour was taken into custody, it would logically exclude Balfour from involvement in his death. Balfour also continued to maintain his innocence, and in 2016, he granted his first interview from prison, claiming he had no connection to the case.
They done tested everything, and I was cleared of it. Evidence, the keys, was processed a month later. What police department take evidence off somebody and process it a month later? Keys that they saying that was in a file cabinet, locked up in the sergeant's office. Who is to believe that?
All these strange details have led some fans to speculate that Jennifer might be another example of a celebrity who traded a part of her personal life for fame, potentially involving her own family. And while others are convinced that the entire narrative about Hollywood sacrifices is a conspiracy theory, Cat Williams recently claimed that there's no such thing as a coincidence in Hollywood. And when a celebrity or one of their loved ones dies suddenly, there's someone behind the scenes making a lot of money off of their trauma.
All of these situations, it's only the artist that's losing. Somebody makes big money. When these rappers get killed, not incidental. Somebody made $100 million and now don't have to talk to that artist or none of their crew, don't have to validate none of their contracts. Now only got to deal with the mama, only got to see her once a year, and it's over. And the money goes up and up and up.
As for fans, there are actually a lot of them who believe that Hollywood sacrifices are a real thing. One fan said, "Absolute truth. I've been saying this for decades. Look at every major celebrity. Every one of them, without exception, has had someone close to them die. Suddenly, unexpectedly, by suicide, murdered, etc. All sacrifices. It's the cost of fame and fortune." And another person wrote, "I believe him. 99% of famous people lose somebody close to them to continue on the path of money and fame." But what about you? Do you believe celebrities are really forced to sacrifice someone close to them in exchange for fame? Or do you think this is all a conspiracy?
That was crazy. Because it's like either you go platinum or you end up being a shout out when somebody else receiving a Grammy. I want to send this out. I want to dedicate this album to, you know what I'm saying? Like, it seemed like in the music industry, it ain't really no way around certain things. You know what I'm saying? Like, either you the one they about to put up, or you the one that's about to be a blood sacrifice for somebody else to come up. You know what I'm saying? We see it all the time. One artist from the group die. Next thing you know, this next member of the group in all these movies, this next member of the group, and hella commercials, and they throwing the first pitch at the World Series, just all kind of crazy shit. And then 10 years later, one of them motherfuckers a crackhead and one of them off they suck because they can't deal with the stress and the turmoil of the decision they made to sacrifice that person. That shit your demons come back to haunt you.
That shit is definitely not nothing to play with. I pray that that's not how it went down. You know, but a lot of those things don't happen coincidentally. And see, me and you, brother, we had these conversations, so you already know. You know how I truly, genuinely, goddamn feel about that, because I've said the same fucking thing. Same thing. Coincidences it don't exist. Coincidences don't exist. Emotions don't exist. A lot of people don't know that. But the coincidence part, yeah, nothing is coincidental. Somebody is doing something. Something just happened. Like, come on, man. Like it's far deeper than what the eye meets. We're just looking at this shit on social media, and social media got people so goddamn twisted where they don't know what's real and what's fake. Honestly, you can literally look at someone's story and see that that's truly, genuinely exactly what happened. Y'all gotta watch out for this AI shit too. You know what I'm telling you. I can tell a real story from a fake one as far as Mrs. Hudson goes. I can't say Mrs. She's not married. Miss Hudson. I pray that didn't happen like that. But if that's what it was for, that's very selfish, honestly speaking.
Yeah. You know, the last thing I'm gonna say before I roll the video on, you know what's gotta hurt, come to think of it? What about the niggas who sold they soul and still didn't have a hit? So you just sold your soul for nothing, and you still flopped. Like, you had to sacrifice somebody.
They don't like you, nigga.
You had to get your butt band busted, whatever happened, man. Whatever door you went through, and then you still ain't have it.
You went over there.
No Diddy, man. Hey.
Oh,
keep
I'm
going,
right
man.
here, bro. Fuck out of here.
Hell no. That gotta hurt. I guess he was saying she had horns right there. I think that was Blue Ivy. Bruh, why is she even out there? Bruh, didn't we just talk about this?
Yes. Throwing your kids out there, but where? Can you replay that clip?
Nobody can tell me that's a braid.
No, I don't need that one back.
Think about Michael Jackson.
Hold on.
Mike, hold up. I know.
Yeah, because that's wild right there. Hold on, let me.
I'm gonna post it.
Oh hell no. Oh fuck.
Nobody can tell me that's a braid.
It's like something. It's like something did like manifest on her forehead. I could be tripping.
Or it could be a shitty ass camera.
Yeah, that too. I don't know why. Dude, just screen record it next time. Somebody recording the picture of their phone. But dude, just screen record it so we can all see what you were seeing.
He was running off an iPhone, iOS 7. The fuck is that? The fuck? Record better, y'all. Come
Like,
on.
but why is she even out there? I mean, that set did look demonic with everybody wearing red, the red backdrop.
Yeah. I will say that part. But the devil horns was stretching a little bit.
Yeah, that might have been, yeah. Cause he like, don't tell me that's a braid. It could be, bro. It could be a bang or something. A bang mixed with some sweat. I don't know what it was, but
We gonna call you out on some bullshit though. Like, look, that resolution is shitty. I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at. Hey, don't talk about our podcast neither though, because our shit alright.
yeah, we trying. But that shit right there, that was a flip phone.
Think it had a rebel.
Think about Michael Jackson being a talent who started as a child star with his brothers, the Jackson Five, grew to be such a successful artist, made so much money, gets game from another artist that's super successful, icon living Paul McCartney, and buys the Beatles catalog from him. Sony wants it so much that they do a joint venture with Michael Jackson, and now Michael owns half of the entertainment world's publishing. Michael Jackson famously owned the publishing rights to a significant portion of the music catalog for Sony ATV Music Publishing, which included many iconic songs from a variety of artists, most notably the Beatles. Other artists, in addition to the Beatles catalog, Sony ATV included songs from a wide range of artists such as Bob Dylan, Elvis Presley, Eminem, Taylor Swift, Lady Gaga. I think he's the only person that somebody wanted to smear enough to get their hands on that.
I met MIA once and she told me, like, she didn't really tell me her story, but she told me a 1-2, like, because I asked her some questions. I'm like, yo, like, why did you just say fuck it, you know? And she told me why, and like, it made sense, like, when you think about it in her aspects, or like, I respect it, you know? But like, asked her, I'm just like, yo, like, there was a moment where you were making music with like Kanye, Lil Wayne, Jay-Z. Like, you guys remember that song? Like,
Yeah.
No one in the corner got swagger like. That's MIA that made that song, you know?
That's crazy.
And like,
what the fuck?
like, that song has T.I. on it, Kanye on it, Jay-Z on it, Lil Wayne on it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, you were making music with these phenomenons, you
Yeah,
know, like
the fucking, like, A-list celebrities, bro.
legends.
Yeah.
So I'm like, how did it go from there to here? And then it was because politics. Like, they were trying to dun her, you know. Like, you see it in the documentary. Like, they were trying to get at her over the Tamil Tiger issue. Because her dad or something like that. I'm not gonna say this is what it is because I'm not too sure. It could be.
Yeah.
But apparently her dad had some type of connection or tie to.
You know what? It's crazy that I played that song a couple days ago. I was thinking about that same fucking shit. Like, this girl is from overseas. And you know who snatched that. You know who found it first, right?
Kanye? No, I ain't know. It sounds like that's a beat he made though.
So you there. Boom. Who he bringing? Who he bringing? Come on, man. This shit just don't. As a good producer is being a good producer. I ain't gonna cap. He's being a good producer. That ain't got shit to do as far as no demonic conspiracy, no nothing. That's being a good producer. He found somebody overseas, and that song rung a bell. Like, he like, I could sample that. Man, listen. If y'all don't know, Kanye is a sample god. That's what he is. He's a sample god. Y'all don't know that by now? Why don't nobody know this?
Man,
Did y'all forget? No.
He a beast with the samples.
Don't let this today world fuck y'all up on what's going on. Because don't make me bring up Wayne and how everybody hating on Wayne. I wanted to use this goddamn content for something else. But you motherfuckers got us fucked up. And I'm with all the smoke on that. Anybody got something to say? come to this channel and put that shit in the comments and come holler at T-Wade. For real. No.
Facts.
Y'all got to figure out what's real music and what's not. These people really created this stuff. So a lot of that demonic stuff, whatever the case might be, you can see which ones is fighting it and which ones is not. Like literally. If y'all want to really look at it like that, let's really go into the conspiracies and look at which artists way back when that was doing their shit. You don't see them out here no more. But I bet you if you really was following them like you say you a follower, then you'll see everything that they're doing. Literally, they're doing the most. They're doing the most. They got a lot of shit going on. They ain't worried about y'all. They not worried about you. But they found a way to get up out that smoke. All right. I just wanted to clear it up, brother. I had to.
No, you good. You good. And I just wanted to tap in on what Charlamagne said about Mike. You know what I'm saying? Because I couldn't have said it any better myself. Knowing that information y'all just had, like if there was ever such a thing as smearing somebody so you can obtain what they own legally, then he would have been one of the main ones, because we talking about billions of dollars right there with just those couple artists he named alone. So, and he owns majority of that. Like basically, it wouldn't have been no more Sony. Do your own research for entertainment purposes only.
Michael Jackson would be Sony.
Exactly.
Guess what? You think you playing this?
Hey, you know what he would have named it? Sony. I thought that was corny, y'all. I thought that
was a banger. That was a banger. No, fuck that.
Yeah, nah. We gonna keep rolling, y'all.
Yeah.
A lot of y'all, this is your guys right here. You got your Kirk Franklin, who's been around for years, and you got this dude, I don't even know his name. I don't follow these guys. I remember one time I had played one of their songs in the worship service, and the Holy Spirit said, don't play them ever again, talking about this guy right here. I'm going to tell you guys something. Just because somebody says Jesus does not mean that it's holy, okay? The enemy has an anointing. The enemy has good words. The enemy has good music. You've got to know by their fruit. That's what the Messiah said. Judge them by their fruit. The Bible says to avoid the very appearance of evil. So people will compromise and sit in a room where this is happening, not speak up and say anything for the sake of this. So these people are allowing this because of this. I tell you right now, the prophets of old would not have had it. King David would not have had it. Elijah would not have had it. Ezekiel would not have had it. And neither are the remnant today. Neither are the saints going to have it. It's time for the real church to stand up. It's time for the people of Israel, born again, filled with the Spirit, and being led by the Spirit, to stand up and rise up and pray and fast and get ready for what's to come. Shalom.
You know what? They did the Brighter Days memory erasure treatment to me, so I'm having trouble remembering the details. They're foggy because at the Brighter Days clinic they do the memory erasure, you know?
What?
The memory erasure. They erase my memories. It's a little foggy, but
If you could remember, struggle, tell me. Give me a date. Give me a date.
Man,
they did something to Ariana so fucking fucked up. I feel like it was after that fucking movie, bro. That wasn't just a movie, bro. That was a dead ass ritual.
That was a dead ass ritual for real. Like, and even the other chick, like I've been seeing a lot. I know you've been seeing a lot of these clips floating around the internet with how like they fingers change. Like her fingers was long as hell. Like, I know y'all know what I'm talking about. Let me know in the comments if y'all know what I'm talking about. But she was up on stage. I guess she was singing, or she was introducing somebody or giving somebody a Grammy, and her fingers just looked like extra long and weird. And they saying that that movie turned both of them into witches, allegedly.
Yeah. No, I feel like it's some truth behind that, because witchcraft is real. I don't care what nobody talking about. Do your own damn research. This for entertainment purposes only. That shit real, bro. That shit real. I mean, I'm not about to sit in this bitch and play with a Ouija board. I go through a goddamn enough because I can feel energies, brother. You already know what it is with me. I already know what's going on. Can't nobody tell me nothing like that. They doing that easily. You know, it could just be a movie, but you know, you gotta still chant them same words. You still gotta do all that stuff. Nah, I'm cool. For some money, you keep it. I will find a different way and call it a day. A Grammy is not about to make me do no shit like that.
Man, I think I would feel more proud of myself and my team if we did it without the help of a big label. You know what I'm saying? Like, you would feel more gratified. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I did it without the help of a big machine. They didn't have to pay for my streams. We did it all the right way. Because, I mean, when you look at it, the industry not even really doing 360 deals no more. You know what I'm saying? They doing 3-6 deals. You get what I'm saying? The 3-6s. Like,
yeah.
I don't even like. I think like once you in there, you. In my opinion, entertainment purposes only, they probably sold their soul already.
That the thing is, and let's use, instead of using the context where we gotta do it spiritually, just look at the words as context clues. When someone says they selling they sold, right, which means that we own you. Whatever I said goes. So whatever they're saying, yes, it's the same thing as doing that. No, you're with them now. What do you mean? Whatever they say goes. And go ahead and do something. You're gonna burn worse. You know what I mean? Yo, use your context clues. See, me being an artist, Juice Taylor being an artist, I don't take those words as just like so serious. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like, I don't know, at one point parental advisory was a mandatory thing that was going on. Like, bro, no, rated M, nigga. We can't go in the GameStop and buy Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at today. We can do that shit real quick, fast, and easy, and no matter how old you is. So now they put it inside of the parents' hands. Do y'all see the change? The change that the higher ups, the ones that's a little bit higher than us, and I'm only saying a little bit because they ain't far from it, and we not far from it. We can be up there as well. It's just how you use it. Don't utilize it for the wrong thing. But do y'all see that? How, all right, we no longer control parental advisory. That's up for the parents to do it now. How many parents sit here and use parental advisory? I want to know. I really want to know. Drop that in the comments. Do y'all use parental advisory for you guys' children? I want to know. Because the
I
way
know
that
I ain't
this is
using them.
going nowadays, we need it.
We really do. I ain't gonna lie. I do have it on my daughter's iPad. You know what I'm saying? But it's not on my son's VR headset. But that's probably because I can see every damn thing he doing from the VR headset right on my phone. So, but no, you really got to monitor because they're putting this stuff out there, and some of it, a lot of it is subliminal messaging, where the kids are picking it up one way, but subconsciously, they subconscious mind reading it another way, and it may manifest later on at another point. You know what I'm saying? Where they don't even know why they having those thoughts, but that's because it already been planted in their mind, just waiting to, you know what I'm saying, manifest. So you really gotta watch what your children doing, watch what you're doing around them, and try to keep them up off of this social media as long as you can, because there's just no filter on that. No matter what kind of parental guidance you get, there's really no filter on that.
Man, listen, y'all know how easy it is to get the Pornhub. All it asks is if you're 18 or older, they can click yes and then just see everything. Think about it. And y'all know what I'm talking about. We all grown around here. That's really be on our grown shit. Come on, let's stay woke. Go ahead, brother. To the next one.
Hey, with that being said, y'all know we reached the end of this video. Man, if y'all rocked all the way out to the end, make sure y'all hit that like button, that subscribe button. Make sure y'all share it with some other people who either trying to get into the industry, who familiar with the industry, or they just like this kind of entertainment and they like being woke and aware of what's going on.
And if the content was good enough for you guys, y'all make sure that y'all give us a little donation. That will help. All we doing is saving it up to get some content for y'all going. Y'all make sure y'all hit that YSD bag down at the bottom. Also, make sure you hit that bell right there, that ring ding dong over there, so you can see every time that we hit a new video. For this video, we're going for at least 100 likes. We're going to start soft. I want at least 100 likes on here. We can get to 100 likes. Come on, we just gonna build the community up. You know, them 100 likes gonna put us up in the algorithm. Y'all make sure y'all tap on that.
Yeah, we're going to keep hitting y'all with 2 bangers a week. I'm going to drop all the links because we doing a lot of things. We got this page. We got another page. T-Wade doing the gaming. So I'm going to make sure I drop all the links in the description. We appreciate y'all rocking with us. Juice Taylor out.
T-Wade out.